Hello and welcome to the Naroditsky Memorial. I'm playing the first game versus a world champion Ruslan Panamarov. d4, d5, c4, e6, former world champion, knight c3, bishop b4, the youngest world champion. I don't know this move, so I'm taking on d5, pawn takes, and now I am playing, I'm thinking, queen b3. I don't know if it's necessarily a good move, but honestly, it's the first game and the event is quite emotional, so I don't even know if I can focus, but I'll try to do my best. c5, attacking the center, very good move. I am playing bishop d2 because I don't want anything happen on this diagonal. I really don't, and I want to finish my development. Ruslan became the world champion, the youngest in the world. I think he got like a record. Knight f6, I'm taking on c5. And here, knight f6, d takes c5, and then c6. So I think black is already better. How should I protect the center? Should I play knight f3? Should I play e3? e3 is a good move because I'm developing my bishop, but black is already better. And that's normal because black has finished the development. Short castle. Okay, let me think about it. I'm playing a world champion, and this is the first game of the Dania Memorial. I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy that this event is happening. Knight f3, controlling the center. Bishop takes c5. Okay. Should I develop my bishop to e7? Black is better because they finished the development. They have an isolated pawn, but it's a good pawn. Bishop e2. Okay. We're preparing the short castle. What is he gonna do? He's thinking, I'm making him nervous. Ooh, that's already an achievement. d4, of course. Black is trying to equalize because they're afraid of me. Should I capture the pawn? Should I do what? E takes d5. E takes d4, yes. Knight takes, okay, fine. Good move. We're playing rapid 10 plus 5, I believe. Knight takes d4, bishop takes d4. Should I go short castle or long castle? If I go short castle, there is bishop f2, and I don't want to lose a pawn, so I go long castle, bishop e6, but now where is my queen going? I'm not sure I did the right way. I can go to c2, but then there is rook c8. I can go to a4. Shall I go to a4? Yes, queen a4. Okay, fine. I hope you're gonna enjoy this commentary because I'm really putting my best here versus this guy. Queen b6, okay. He's trying to protect his bishop and connect his rooks. Very smart, very good. So I have king b1. Oh damn, I'm really stressed. I can bring my other rook. There's a pawn on f2 that's attacked. King b1. But I'm giving away the pawn. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have played like bishop. Just simply bishop. Oh, f2 maybe? I don't know. Ooh, knight e4. Very good. He's bringing the king. Oh, and now I cannot take the knight because then there is a queen b2 checkmate. So that's a little bit terrifying. What shall I do? Knight to b5. Okay, good. So I'm attacking the bishop. If knight takes f2, then I am taking the bishop, and I'm winning 2 pieces for the rook. That is good for me. So he goes with knight d2. Okay, I go rook to d2. He goes bishop f2, and he's got the pawn. That's no good. But I can still try to make it for my way. Maybe I should rook to d6. Okay, fine. Rook to d6. Attacking the queen. Queen e3. Okay, attacking my bishop on a2. I should probably put the bishop on f3 on this diagonal. Very strong. Have the bishop. Yeah, that's a good one. Bishop f3, so I'll put it on maybe, hopefully I can get the b7 pawn. I just want to focus. Honestly, it's just thinking about everything, my stream, my camera, all these people here, Danya. It's just an emotional tournament. His mom has just made the first move. I hope it goes well. Bishop f5. I go king to a1. Okay. Rook c8. Oh, careful, Dina. There is a rook c1 checkmate. You can't miss that. I can protect it. I can go back with my rook, but that's passive. Maybe I should go with my queen to d1. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, girl? Yeah, queen d1. That makes sense. So far, I still can hold it. I believe in it. I believe in myself. I can hold it. Just need a bit of luck, a bit of focus. Obviously, I'm a pawn down, and he has two bishops. In Russian school of chess, we say two bishops advantage is like half of the pawn. So it's almost like he had a pawn and a half. Rook c5. But the thing is, he's nervous. Why is he nervous? He's playing against a woman grandmaster. He's a former world champion, grandmaster. Knight d4, okay. This guy near me keeps staring at my game. Well, I don't blame him. Two celebrities are playing chess. So knight d4, attacking the bishop on f5. Oh, right, bishop g6, protecting from everything. I mean, the bishop. If only I could get some attack or get the pawn on b7 or activate my other rook, because that's the only piece that's not developed. And whenever you don't know how to play, what move to make, you should always bring your other pieces to the game, all the pieces to the game. So knight b3, I'm attacking the rook on c5 because I want to like make the diagonal open. Not the diagonal, the file, the d file. I want to make it open for so that maybe later I can play rook d8. Okay, I need to. I don't see well. I need to put my leg under my butt so that I can be taller and see the board better, especially when my opponent is thinking and is so stressed. This is usually my focus pose. Rook to c7. Oh, very solid, Ruslan. You're protecting the 7th rank from the invasion, from my rook invasion. Smart. So now what do I do? Ooh, I can't find a move. I go rook d8 because I want to trade the rooks, and if rook takes, then queen takes, and I checkmate. Okay. Yeah. He's not going to do that. He's not going to fall for a checkmate, is he? Bishop to h4. Smart. So I have to take the rook. King takes. And now, not so sure. If only I could attack... if only I could attack the queenside pawns. Well, when I have a knight and the bishop and queen and the rook, the ideal piece that I want to trade is a pair of bishops and then the rooks. I want to keep the queen and the knight versus the queen and the bishop. He's dark squared bishop because queen and the knight are better than queen and the bishop. Honestly, I just want to take a pawn back. Queen d6, queen e7. I don't want to trade queens because because otherwise two bishops advantage is going to be too strong. And plus, it's going to be easier for him to convert. So, queen to d4, okay. Nice. Very interesting. Attacking the bishop. So I have 2 minutes or 1 minute-ish. What is he gonna do? b6? What a good move. Interesting move, b6. Queen d5. I wish, I mean, come on, Dina, what are you doing? You should activate your other rook. You should activate your other rook. Why? This queen, stop playing with your queen. Bishop f6, okay. Putting the bishop on this diagonal is extremely powerful. Oh my goodness, how am I gonna save it? Rook d1, now rook d8, and now he wants to trade rooks. The problem is that my knight is very passive, and then my king is extremely passive. My king, like, literally cannot get into the game. So I go queen b5 because I want to avoid the rook trade and the queen trade. Rook e5. Oh, queen e5. A queen b4 check. Where is he going? Queen b4 check. King is attacked. King G1. Okay. Okay. What am I gonna do? Maybe a window? A3, time for a window? Queen knight d2. I'm trying to improve my knight. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! My pawn on h2. My second pawn. No! Knight e4. I'm trying to centralize my knight and get this bishop out. Queen e5. I'm taking his most powerful bishop out. Knight f6. Queen f6. Now a3. I'm no longer gonna lose from the back rank mate. Bishop f5. He's improving his bishop. Smart. But now he has a clear plan. Bishop d5. He has a clear plan. He can just push the pawns. There is nothing I can do. Bishop e6. Sharks. Bishop, what? Bishop e4. I don't want to trade bishops because I want to keep pieces on the board because I'm 2 pawns down. When you're material down, you should not trade. G6, queen d2, queen, boom, 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 e5. I do have a plan. If only I can bishop f3, play queen h6, and rook h1. That would be ideal. I could potentially checkmate him. Ooh. Where is he going? What is he gonna do? Stop scratching your head, dude. Queen to c5. Okay, I'm gonna go queen to h6. Because now rook h1, checkmate! Uh-oh. Queen c4. He's checkmating me first. No. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more games from the Naroditsky Memorial. Thank you.